Yes, Zaga. Yaga. You know the vibes. You rocking out with your true Showtime Sizzle. I am the source. Listen. Hold on. That's why you see I be summoning my ancestors' energy, right? Because believe it or not, man, some days, right, the source be like, yo, the source be tired, right? But that's what the CMOS and all that kicks. And those are the new joints. Remember, I was talking about those yesterday, right? I seen on ESPN, they're gonna be embroidered. You know, remember the first ones, the first joints. You seen Jahad, you see a lot of people, they all over the original Source Trucker has. This is volume two right here. You know, we got the evolution. Those are embroidered. Those are embroidered. We're breaking those out fight week. As seen on ESPN. Then they will be on the market. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, what's going on with everybody, man? It's Thursday. Thursday is in the books. It is another gym night, Spar Wars tonight. Kind of excited. You know, the other night I posted the picture of the babies. You know, the youngins. The youngins was getting down. You know, it looked good too. My young boy Malachi. Remember, Malachi used to be green, man. Look at Malachi now, man. He's mean. You know, he was getting off, man. I mean, his little homie. That's his little homie, man. We always make them spar. Malachi was putting the blows on him, though, man. Nice uppercuts, body shots. You know, but tonight it's gonna be the big boys. Yes, the big boys are gonna get down tonight, and I can't wait. That's why I'm jumping on now. You know, kill two birds with one stone. Give y'all a little sauce because later on I'm gonna be in the gym, man, and I'm not posting in the gym no more, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. Like I said, I'm not. I'm. You see how I've been moving, right? With the trucker, uh, different type of vlogging and coming on. Cause that's where I'm leaning to, man. I'm about to really completely just leave the boxing shit alone completely. Because when I look at boxing and what goes on YouTube with boxing, it's just not solid to me, man. It's not solid to me. You know what I'm saying? And like there's so many boxing channels that to me, to be honest with you, a lot of them are just a conglomerate of haters. Cause it's like, how do you fuck with boxing and motherfuckers that's actually in the game? Y'all try to blackball or say, yo, don't fuck with this guy. He's not solid. I remember these goofballs tried to put that on my jacket. Like, where are y'all at now and where am I at now? You know? Let's be real with it. Shout out to Skywalker in the building. You know? Oh yeah, the Seymours. Yeah, the Seymours, man, energy all day. That's why I have energy all day. People don't even understand. I be up at 5 in the morning. Sometimes I don't shut down to 12. And I'm right back up at 5 again every single day. Every single day. Probably the weekends. The weekends is like basically my days off. But I still get up at 5 in the morning. I'm doing shit. I'm putting shit together. I just don't have to operate heavy equipment on those days. So you know. But we still in the gym. We probably be sparring like what was it last Saturday? We was in Philly 2 Saturdays ago. And we always work it, man. We always doing something. It's countdown now, though, man. It's September 1st. We are 22 days out from the next Jihad Tucker spectacular. I threw Timothy Bradley under the bus today. You know, I had to, man. I had to throw Tim under the bus, man. Yeah, I'm saying, man, I don't know what it is with you, man. You ain't want to put Jihad on your list? Oh, yeah. CMOS is the best, man. 92 minerals, man. 92 minerals, man. Viagra to C. Um, it's good for weight loss, energy, immune system. You can put it on your skin. It got a lot of stuff. I take it for the energy, because I know I'm always on the go. always on the go, man. I banged out my whole jar today. I bought in the jar like it was about 16 ounce jar. I say it was like halfway full. I finished it off today. I finished it off, man. But yeah, like I said, I'm looking at on YouTube right now because and if y'all get a chance, check out my man. He dropped. I shared it in the group in my group, the Facebook group, the Source Experience. Check out the smoke session. He's back. I keep telling you, you got to put your content out, man. That's the only way I can lend you an assist, man. If you're not putting out content, I can't really open no lanes and no doors for you. You know what I'm saying? You got to put out your content, you know. But yeah, he got his shit rocking today. Definitely check that out in the group. Um, yeah, I see the rumor mill guys are talking about November 19th. Man, let's give it up, man. When they announce it, they announce it. You know what I'm saying? I think the more people talk about it and the more the wrong people talk about it, y'all are like killing the sauce. Y'all killing the flavor, man. You know, just let it marinate. Let it be announced. You know, just let it be announced, man. You know, whatever. You know, the rumor is the 19th. Like I'm gonna tell you, when it comes to the Spence Crawford shit, right? All these dudes be so pro Spence, right? But they don't have no Spence sources, right? They all you know what their sources be. I'm trying to tell you, man. Dudes just be on the internet, on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, watching tweets, watching YouTube interviews, and then they'll come on their channel and try to report the news. That's not a credible source. Like if you can't call Derrick James up, you can't call somebody in Spencer's camp, his team, Jordan. But you know that's how those dudes over there move, man. They're not gonna give you nothing. You're better off trying to get with Bernie in them. You know, them Omaha boys. Them Omaha boys is more solid, man. You know, the Spence team is secretive. You know, they're very secretive. You know, they're yeah. Listen, check this out. Some real shit. They'll link shit out to Mike Carpenter before they leak anything out to the YTC brothers. This is just what it is, man. You know, it just is what it is. And staying on that topic, right? The start of the week, right? Y'all was all speculating, saying that they was gonna announce the fight on the Ruiz card. That just blew up in y'all face, right? Blew up in y'all face when that interview came out with Steven Espinoza, and he was like, they need to be locked in a room. So that just like killed that whole narrative, man. You know what it is with these guys and shit, right? They all don't have no solid information, so they all just run with the same shit. Like if you peep today, right, and yesterday, the new narrative now is on Tank Davis and Devin Haney. Tank Davis and Devin Haney. That's the hot topic amongst the YTC community. That's the hot topic. You know, Devin Haney petitioned to be for Tank Davis to be his mandatory, and they said he'll go in another direction. That's kind of I don't know if that's uh, the blind leading the blind, man. If you guys are into that, right, and believe in that, right, when the man was obligated to fight George Kambosos, right, so you think that they was gonna let him out his contract, right, to fight Tank Davis? They say they did make the fight. You think they was gonna let him out his contract that he signed? I know guys are saying, yeah, this yo, he could have got out the contract. He could have. They would have told Gam, nah, they can still fight after this fight. He has a three-fight deal. Three-fight deal, man. It's ink notarized. You know, it's notarized. That's why Gambosa's getting a rematch. He don't even deserve the rematch. The first fight was so lopsided, but yet he has the contract, you know? So he's getting the fight. And Tank is coming back in December. You know, but I think this is just ploys to just keep their names relevant, you know, for people to speak on them. Because like I said, it's September 1st. Demon's fight is a month away now, next month. So, and like I said, to be honest, like when it comes to Devin Haney and his buzz in the boxer game, the narrative on him is that he's a boring fighter. He's not exciting. So maybe this is a way to try to, you know, muster up some excitement with him. That's a fact, man. Thank you. And see, it's a couple of woke people out there that's conscious. That's not zombies. But there's so many zombies, right? You would go in chats, right? There'd be a million zombies, man. Like dudes don't know how to think for themselves, man. Like they don't know how to think for themselves. They just be in like, yeah, they be on that Kool-Aid, man. Shout out to D Ray in the building. Yeah, I'm gonna splash some jumpers in about 2 more hours, D Ray. You know how I do. You know how I do. Go to the crib, get it together, get the girl situated, and then it's off to the Riddick. Yes, off to the wreck tonight. You know, off to the wreck. I can't wait for y'all to see Jihad Tucker, right? Jihad Tucker, September 23rd. He got the CMOS in his system, man. CMOS powered by the sauce. And you're gonna see a very explosive Jihad Tucker. This has been our ninth fight camp, and he's getting older. He's still a baby, still 19, but I'm just saying, he has a lot of tools in the toolbox, but his sauce is just getting more seasoned. It's like I'm watching him. I observe as a fan, as a team member, and some of the stuff that I see him doing in sparring and workouts. I just be like, wow, man, this kid is like he's special. He's special, man. I just see his growth from the first fight, 17 years old in the bubble, to now. It's only been 2 years, 9 fights. But man, you just and kudos to all the guys that we've been in there with. The more experienced guys with 11-1 records, 7-1, and 5-3. These guys all had winning records. They were good quality guys. It wasn't like we was beating on tomato cans. It wasn't like we was beating on guys that was coming. Every fighter from Charles Gardner, the first fight, I'm gonna honestly say, that fight, the MMA guy, that was his first fight, 17. That probably might have been the weakest opponent. But then after that, it was like they threw us to the wolves. Charles Gardner was a ringer. Charles Gardner, I can speak on it now, right? Quiet as it's kept, but it's not kept. That's why I'm gonna speak on it. They had a deal in place for Charles Gardner, right? That if he knocked off Jihad Tucker, he was going to get a contract with Top Rank. You seen how that turned out? Seen how that turned out, man. But yeah, that was he was. They brought him in. He was a ringer, man. Charles Gardner had a lot of pro fights. That was our second fight. Jihad took him to school. That's the guy that came out. Yeah, we clown about that all the time, man. He threw the Hadouken. He came out. He threw with all his power on it. Yo, Jihad slipped it. Yeah, he almost fell. Yo, Charles Gardner almost. Yeah, he was so amped up, like, yo, I'm gonna knock this little 17-year-old kid out. Man, Jihad beat the hell out that dude, man. He been beating up grown men from the outs, like out from the outs, man. We always laugh about that, man. Man, we had a good laugh, man. And we went to In and Out. That's what it's called, right? But all my people's out there on the West Coast, In and Out Burger, right? In Vegas, In and Out Burger. After the fights and shit, man. You know? And then I think it's In and Out, man. I was gonna say Wacky Burger. That's Texas though, right? Wacky or whatever with the W, that's Texas. But I think Vegas is In and Out, man. We was at the In and Out Burger. We had our shakes. We was chilling, man. Yeah, man, I'm excited. Newark. You know what I'm saying? I was on my man Combat's joint last night. I was throwing shots at all the haters that the naysayers that used to try to knock the sauce. I said, hopefully I'll see you in the suites. Like my man Bernie the Boxer said. I don't know where y'all be at fighting night. I'm gonna be in the suites popping champagne. I don't know where y'all gonna be at, man. My shit'll be on ice. My shit'll be on ice. That's a tradition. I keep my shit on ice, right? Whatever I'm feeling like at the time, whether it's some Moet or Dom P, I have it on ice. After the fight is over, after we celebrate, um, we be kicking, man. We be kicking it, man. Like in June, we was kicking, and we was down there. Shout out to my man Drew at the Stewart Hotel, man. Uh, Shout out to my man Nas's pops. Yo, Nas's pops had us so twisted. Yeah, he was just lining the bar up, lining the bar up, lining it up, man. By the time I got to my Moet upstairs, man, I was done. My Moet didn't even taste like Moet, man. It tasted like all those shots that my man Nas's pops was down there just feeding me at the bar, man. But good times, man. Shout out to Curtis Stevens, right? Yo, Curtis Stevens was sitting right next to me at the bar, man. We was just chilling and shit. Jahal was up in there, but then he was running around with his crew, doing the Times Square thing, and he's a kid, man. You gotta enjoy it, man. You know. And I trickled back up to my room. I don't know how I made it up there, man, but I made it. It's a short distance, but I made it, man. I mean, I was like, man, that was a good night, man. Looking forward to that in Newark again, man. You know. Then it's right back to business, man. It's like shout out to the Bulls, the Lakers, all the champion organizations. That's what you do, man. You win your title, you win your championship, you celebrate. Sunday morning you wake up, it's back to business, man. That's what it was. It was back to business. And shout out to my man, L Train. Me and L Train was getting it in. That's my guy, man. Uh BC Ramirez, man. Yeah, he was banging out the pizza. I was like, yo, let me. Yeah, I was feeling good. I was like, yo, let me get a bite of that pizza. But I came off the escalator. He was right there, man. He had a spectacular knockout. He knocked out my man Abraham Nova, man. That shit was crazy, man. Like he flatlined Abraham Nova, man. That little dude could fight, man. He's a little mean little motherfucker, yo. He don't look like much, man. He's like one of them dogs, right? You ever see like a little small dog, right? You be like, oh, he ain't shit, right? You be like, yeah, that little motherfucker ain't shit. But that motherfucker be vicious, little motherfucker. He just be mean, like, yeah, he just be mean. He'll run down on you and shit, like, yeah, this little motherfucker. Whoa, don't budge. He be ready to get busy. That's Robisi, man. Little motherfucker, man. He was smaller than Abraham Nova and stretched him, man. And shout out to my man, WCS. If y'all fuck with WCS, definitely go on his Instagram or even his groups. He got the hardest steel frame, the walk off. When he stretched my man Abraham Nova out, how he stood over him, the fucking hula theater went crazy. But the hardest shit is the walk off. Like, he knew he was done. He stretched him. He looked at him like sized him up like you ain't getting up. And just walked off. It was cold, bro. It was cold. That was an epic moment, man. I want to share another epic moment, right? Since we got the fights coming up at the Barclays Center. Like I said, everybody says I'm a PBC basher right now. I came up fucking with the PBC hard body, pushing they fighters, doing a lot of shit over there, right? But I remember one particular PBC night, right? Because the Barclays Center was amazing for many years. It don't have that same lust no more, though, right? But I remember this one particular night, right? Um, Rest in peace to Nassim Richardson. Cool boy Steph had foot on the undercard, right? Um, and he had got done fighting. Uh, if you know, you know how we used to carry it at the Barclays Center. We outside, man. We bought a concession stand. I hit my man Cool Boy up, right? Cause I had my peoples with me. I was like, yo, y'all want to meet Cool Boy? I want to meet Cool Boy. So I hit Cool Boy up. Cool Boy was like, "Yo, where you at?" I was like, "Yo, we out. We by the food court. The food. What's the name in front of section such and such, such and such." So yo, your man Cool Boy's coming now, right? So we out there chilling, right? We chilling. I'm gonna just call my man Wacky D. I ain't gonna say his name. Just know his Wacky D, right? You guys put it together, right? So Coach Wacky D comes, right? He sees us there, right? And yo, his initial. Hold on, look, see, I'm in the whip. Nah, I can't take that. Um, so Wacky D comes, right? He sees me out there with my peoples, and everybody's chilling. Everybody's having a good time. Yo, this dude comes up to me, right? It says, "Yo, no interviews. I'm not doing interviews," right? Yo, if you would have seen the look everybody gave him, right? But look how God works, right? Look how God works. He tried to grandstand on me like I wanted to interview him, right? As soon as he said that, yo, who pops up? My boy, Cool Boy. Y'all just brushed him, right? Like, yo, I looked at everybody looked at him like Stewie. You know Stewie? Yeah, everybody looked at him like, interview? Nobody even asked to interview you. Y'all just brushed him. Went over there and grabbed up Cool Boy and brought Cool Boy over. Yo, Coach Wacky D was just so dumbfounded, right? Yeah, he didn't know what to do, right? So he sat there for a second. Yeah, he tried to play it off and go to the ATM and pull out some money. Like, yo, dog, beat it. Get lost. Yo, we wasn't even waiting around for you. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't even waiting around for you. You came over here also, yo, I ain't doing no interviews tonight. Like, man, beat it. Nobody wants to talk to you. Coach Wacky D. You're whack. You know what I'm saying? You're not cool. Where a Cool Boy came over, was flicking it up with my peoples and just chilling, fucking with us. It was crazy. It was like a movie, man, for real. But I always remember Coach Wacky D. Like, damn, that's what I knew they wasn't. I was like, yo, these dudes is weirdos, man. Get out of here, Wacky. For real, man. Wacky D, man. Yeah, Nova was he was feeling himself, man. Yo, at the great point, Andrew. Yo, at the win, yo, he was fronting, bro. Yo, he was flexing. I interviewed him too right after the way, man. He was confident, man, because he was the bigger guy, man. Yeah, he was the bigger guy, yo. Yeah, he was the bigger guy, man. But that doesn't always mean shit in boxing, man. You know, size don't always matter in boxing. Oh, we out. Let me go up here and punch this clock, man. I'm gonna drive my car up there, man. I'm sitting here running my mouth. Normally, I would have hit the clock already. Guys, it's out. I know the line is man long right now, so I'm just gonna pile it. But yeah, Coach Wacky D, man. He played himself that day, yo. Yo, my people's clowned the hell out of him, man. Like, interview? What was he talking about? They was like, yo, but see, that's how God works. God works in mysterious ways, right? When he tried to grandstand and pull that off, Cool Boy popped up, man. But yo, listen, I'm gonna pick this up when I get to the crib, man. You know, let me go hit this clock. Zaga, yaga. You know the vibes. Ahala.
GPS signal lost.